How do I get myself into this?
I need a break. Chale? Haan. Chal. But it's not hitting the spot, man. Well, I know just the spot. What's your problem?
No, you know what? This is all my fault. I should have turned the car around a long time ago.
Calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. We're thousands of kilometers away from home. It's snowed out. There's no way out. Nobody knows that we are here. There's nobody for miles. And we haven't even sent an application for leave, and we're never going to be back home on time.
Okay, so that's the problem. Well, okay. Let's get the first problem of the leave application out of the way.
Really, idiot. We haven't had signal. There's no signal for hours. There's nobody. How are we going to send a leave application?
Well, I have a solution for that as well. Well, drive, Grumpy. Maybe that'll put you in a good mood. Yes? And I'll tell you the plan on the way. Have some faith.
See? You're smiling again. I knew driving this would cheer you up.
Shut up! I'm smiling because the Thar Roxx is just so capable, and from the inside you can't tell the severity of the place that we are in, which we are because of you, idiot.
It's severe. It is pretty beautiful. And well, the car, we have been through a lot and you slept like a baby through most of it.
You know what? You're right. I'm mad at the car too. It's technically an accomplice at this point. Where exactly are we going though?
As I told you, we are going to send our leave applications that you are so worried about.
Bro, there is still no signal.
Where we are going, there is signal. It's just a bit old school. You can argue with me all you want. I'm just trying to fix the situation.
It's not the way it's supposed to be. We're supposed to send our leave before we go for a trip like this. People at the office will be missing us.
Are you not enjoying this? A little bit.
So this was your grand idea, post office? What are you going to make me do next? Ride horseback?
It's just not any post office. It's the world's highest post office. Come on, be cool with it. It's all part of the plan, yeah?
And I've got a pen and postcard, and I'm going to write our leave applications and send it to boss.
Give me that, you're going to ruin it anyway.
After writing our rather casual leave application, we put stamps on it and left it in the post box of the world's highest post office and hoped that it would reach boss in time, well before we reached back home.
So now you've made me send my leave application through whatever ridiculous plan you had in your mind. And now, what is the rest of your plan since you've kidnapped me for so many days?
Well, it was very much fun. You have to agree about that. It's the highest post office in the world.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
And I think that you are actually very agitated, even now.
Agitated? You kidnapped me!
Okay, I sort of agree with that, but I think you need some peace. Yes? So we are going to go to a few places where you can find peace.
Is that away from you?
No. I'm going along with you. Yes?
But which way?
Keep driving straight for now.
The Sanctuary of Peace was Tabo Monastery, which is the oldest continuously operating Buddhist enclave in India, having been founded almost a millennia ago. Walking through the largest monastic complex in Spiti, we could sense a feeling of solitude that just took away all the fatigue of the journey and the bone-chilling -15 and 20 temperatures that we had been bearing for the entire day.
You know what? I still hate you. But look at this place. Look at these roads. And from the inside, you can't even tell. It's just so comfortable. You have these kick-ass Harman Kardon speakers that make surround sound just so brilliant. You have climate control, and the ride.
Well, do you know why the ride is so comfortable?
And why is that?
Because despite being a traditional ladder-on-frame SUV, the Thar Roxx gets an independent 5-link rear suspension. It manages all of these nitty-gritties. We have been going through potholes, we are going through ice, snow, we are going through mud. And well, have you been feeling any of it?
Nothing at all.
We are sitting in comfort and premiumness. And well, to be honest, speaking of premium and comfortable bits, well, it is the confluence of this rugged and premium interiors.
Yeah, that's so
you got grab handles, but you got a very advanced infotainment display. You got all the tech. You got those great speakers that you spoke about. You got a powered seat. You got seat ventilation, although we don't need it. It's damn cold here. But all in all, the Thar Roxx is an SUV which can take you places while you enjoy your time in comfort and peace. And well, speaking of peace, we have reached.
Going through the slippery snow-packed roads in Spiti also allowed us to use the rather genius IntelliTurn feature on the Thar Roxx 4x4, which locks the inner rear wheel and allows the car to make a much tighter turn. The key monastery sits at an altitude of 13,500 feet and is the largest in the valley. And as we arrived in the peak of winter, we could only walk up the slippery paths for a couple of minutes before exhaustion kicked in, and we settled for a quiet walk down to the car to recollect our thoughts on the journey that we had been on.
Man, I have to admit, I was a bit skeptical in the beginning of this trip, mostly because you kidnapped me. But this trip has been transformational. It's been so relaxing. And I have to tell you, the Thar Roxx, despite being one of the most hardcore off-roaders out there, transported us here with almost no prep because you kidnapped me.
And you were grumpy all the time?
I was a little grumpy, but it was so luxurious and so comfortable. It pretty much changed my mood, and I absolutely loved driving it because it's just so capable. That Thar nameplate really rings true with the Roxx.
That's absolutely right. So, is it time to head back now?
Well, I really don't want to, but I suppose we must.
Well, I gotta drive now though.
Hell no.